Hi everyone, I am Jacina Ali with Wealth Solutions Report. Today I'm thrilled to be interviewing Sid Yadamandra, the founder and CEO of Entrata, an autonomous subsidiary of Smarsh. Sid, it's great to see you. How have you been? I know it's been a while since we've hosted you here on WSR.
Thank you. Yeah, it's great to be here. It has been a while, but I'm looking forward to the conversation here.
Yeah, of course. Well, Sid, right now, the big turn down in crypto markets, so much volatility that we're seeing across the digital asset marketplace in general. I guess most of our readers want to know, what are some of the top issues they should be looking out for when it comes to intersection of crypto and cybersecurity?
One big thing with crypto is that most individuals have to purchase Bitcoins and they have to store that in some sort of a wallet. So whether it's a MetaMask wallet, whether it's a Coinbase wallet, those wallets now own or have access to the Bitcoin assets. But if that wallet is compromised, potentially all the assets that live within that wallet could be compromised. So that's huge.
So it sounds like what you're saying, if the digital wallet is breached in any way by cyber criminals, in theory, it's pretty much game over for the investor.
That's right. And anybody that could hold legitimate claim to the tokens now is the rightful owner of the token. So those wallets have to be doubly, triply protected. In fact, there was a recent situation where, I don't know if you're familiar with the whole ransomware, the Colonial Pipeline case.
Oh yeah, that was big news during last year, during the summer, right?
Correct. So in the Colonial Pipeline case, the ransom that was paid out in the form of a Bitcoin transaction. Okay. So that Bitcoin, the Bitcoins that are equivalent to $3 to $4 million that was given back to the hackers, was stored in a wallet. Do you know how the FBI figured out who the hackers were that were responsible for that? By compromising the wallet.
So the FBI hacked the hackers, is what you're saying, to find out who they were?
It so happened that one of the hackers left their Bitcoin wallet compromised. He left it wide open. It's like leaving the front door wide open. And they were able to identify one of them. And from there, they were able to kind of trace out a network, right? And they didn't have dual factor authentication enabled. And somebody was able to sort of compromise that.
So I guess mentioning dual factor authentication then. So if you're looking at crypto as an asset class, the financial advisors are pretty much under more and more pressure now to kind of align with their clients from wealth management firms' perspective. What are the top three things that those firms should be helping advisors do in making digital wallets more secure for their clients?
Well, number one, I would say get an inventory of all the crypto assets and the platforms that are being used to store crypto assets. Make sure that those are all multi-factor authenticated. So there's some sort of a dual or triple factor authentication, ideally using biometrics.
So biometrics sounds almost James Bond level of security. Is that what we're saying we're leaning more towards now?
I mean, the good news these days is your iPhone actually has the ability to do thumbprints and Face ID, and that's great. You could leverage a lot of that, but a lot of folks have compromised credentials out in the dark web. And so it's no longer just sufficient to have complex username password combo. You have to go beyond that.
That's great. So we basically covered 2 out of 3 dual factor authentication, complex passwords, and ideally folding into biometrics. What would you say the third best practice would be?
I think having tabletop exercises, either doing those internal to your organization, or if you're a wealth management firm, not just testing folks within your firm, but actually testing your clients.
That's a really helpful guidance, and thank you so much. And I hope here at Wealth Solutions Report's audience are taking heed, you guys are taking notes. As always, Sid, it was great having you here on WSR, and thank you for sharing all of your expertise with us. Thank you again for joining us.